Hi, it's Dr. Pam Garcy, and today I want to talk to you about a type of thinking that'll freak you out and another type that'll calm you down. Hi, it's Dr. Pam Garcy. So there are two types of thinking out there, the type that freak us out and the type that calm us down. And I wanted to share one that came about during a conversation I had with a colleague as he was realizing that he was freaking himself out by thinking about things as an emergency. So he would see something that he wasn't doing that others were doing, and he would convince himself that he needed to do it too. And then he would say, man, I have to get it done, I have to get it done. And he would get himself into that racing kind of thinking. And instead, he realized that he could do a type of thinking that would calm him down instead of a type that would freak him out. So now he says to himself, this is not an emergency. And I just think that's such a good little phrase. This is not an emergency. You know, I don't have to do this right this second. I don't have to do it perfectly right now. I don't even have to do it sometimes. Sometimes I can delegate it or just dump it, not even have it on my to-do list. So think about that phrase, this is not an emergency, and then even add your own self-soothing phrase to it afterwards, like, I can take baby steps, or I can move forward gradually. Think about the effect of that. Let's say that you're sitting and you're studying for a big giant exam, and you hear that your classmates have already done all the work, they've already done all the studying. That used to happen to me sometimes when I was in college. I would hear that all my classmates had taken care of all their assignments and I hadn't taken care of very much of mine. What if I had said to myself, this is not an emergency. I can still take care of my stuff and I can move forward gradually. Man, it would have been so much easier. And that could make your life easier too. If you have a work task and you hear that your colleagues have already gotten everything done or they've moved beyond. Hey, if you're on track, you're on track. You don't have to regard it as an emergency. Right? It's not an emergency. We can do this at our own pace. We can do it gradually. And remember, we don't have to do the same thing as everyone else. We don't have to compare ourselves. And, you know, if you ever engage in that self-comparative talk where you're like, well, she's already gotten all this done with her life, or he's already reached this level of mastery in his life and he's doing all these great things. He's written all these books, or she's already been on all these TV shows, or whatever it is that is your criterion for what you think you're supposed to be doing in order to be effective. Slow down. It's not an emergency. Maybe you don't even need that. What is it that your goal is? What are you trying to do? You don't necessarily need the same things as another person in order to have the success that you're desiring. So let's bring the anxiety down, let's bring the mood up, bring the motivation up by using phrases that comfort us instead of freaking us out. Alright, I hope that that's useful to you. This has been Dr. Pam Garcy. If you like this video, please like, please comment below, please subscribe, and share this with anyone who you think it could help. And I will see you at the next video.